Watch this. You're going to be like so super impressed with this. This is high tech is what I'm saying.
Talk is cheap. It's overrated. My actions speak what I'm actually saying. 'Cause in the end, what you do, that's gonna hang around. I said talk is cheap. It's overrated. My actions speak what I'm actually saying. 'Cause in the end, what you do, that's gonna hang around. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things. Don't amount to nothing, nothing, nothing. Well, I've heard a lot of things. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things. Don't amount to nothing. Oh, well, I've heard a lot of things. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things that don't amount to nothing.
Hello and welcome to Talk is Cheap. We are at episode 107 and I've got this little hair that's sticking out that's driving me a little crazy there. I had to mention it. We are so excited that you are joining us tonight because we have a fabulous show. So thanks for joining us. We are here in I'm coming from Rhode Island, and I have to tell you, it was a little cold out today. I don't know where you're at, but let me know what it's like temperature-wise, because it was a little cold here. Was not very excited about that, the temperature dropping. But I know a lot of people around here in New England love it when it gets cooler, and they're so happy to see the summer go. Well, I'm not, okay? I like the summer, and I'm a little sad, but, you know, it happens. I mean, it is beautiful, the fall, and but then it's a prelude to the bad season. Yeah. Anyway, so we're here. We have a great show. Of course, we have the Chewy Cam. Let's check in on Chewy, see how he's doing. Oh, there he is. He's sleeping away, having his little nighttime nap before bed. You know, he likes to have that. He's sleeping. I know we can't see him. And let's see. We've got Tom Hoyes is in the house. Hey, Tom. Thanks for joining us tonight. We love it when you're here. And who else is here? We have Tess. Tess got all the way from Canada. It was warm here. It was 20. Now, wait a minute. That's 20 degrees Celsius, which here means, I don't know what that means. So if anyone can convert that to Fahrenheit for me, that would be nice, because I can't do that. I can't. All right, there, I said it. 70. All right, it's 70. Thank you. That's what I thought. Chester from Cumberland Plateau in Tennessee is very comfy. What does very comfy mean, Chester? Does that mean like 70s? I would say 70s are nice. Let's see. John Peters, it was cold in the morning, but warmed up in the afternoon. A beautiful day in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, Amish country. Oh, that's nice, John. It did warm up here. I'm not going to lie to you. It did warm up here, but I don't know. I like it when it's cold at night, though, because I can sleep better. And I'm actually thinking about taking the air conditioner out. I don't know. We have a battle, my husband and I. I like it cold. He says we can hang meat in our bedroom, but that's fine. You know what I mean? I like it nice and cold when I sleep. Chester, I was right. 70s. All right. Yeah, it is nice. That's really nice. That's a nice temperature. So we have a super fun show for you tonight. We have Doc Kennedy is here with us. We have the very helpful June Colson is here, and we have my guest co-host Seth Norrie is going to be out here in a minute. Let's see what Chester has to say. He says, John Peters, my wife was just up there last week till Sunday, and we had a family cabin in Chambersburg. How nice. Michelle Van Dusen says 78 degrees there, and that's in Oklahoma. And she says, yay, a fun show tonight. That's right, Michelle. We have a really fun show tonight, and I am excited. So excited that I am going to bring up my co-host in just a second. You know, he was a finalist in 3 national comedy competitions, The Search for One, the Clean Comedy Challenge, and Comedy with Class, I'm sorry. He was selected in the World Series of Comedy, and he also has a dry bar special out, The Correct Answer, that was just released. As a matter of fact, Alex, let's show a little clip from that, shall we?
Since my parents were both teachers, if I brought home a report card with an F on it, I got grounded. Luckily, I found a loophole. Past due library books. My librarian's like, look, if you don't bring your books back or pay your fine, you're not getting your report card. You promise? So I've still got Huckleberry Finn. I was horrible at math, horrible at science, and I took physics. Didn't work out well at all. They have dumb questions in physics class. This was literally one of my test questions. If Johnny jumps off the Empire State Building with an initial velocity of 2.3 meters per second, what will his final velocity be just before impact? As my answer, I wrote, who cares? He's dead. Which I believe is the correct answer.
Please welcome the very funny Seth Noor, everybody. It's Seth Noor. Yay. Welcome, Seth, to Talk is Cheap. We're glad you can join us tonight. That was great. Your dry bar special is very funny, and people should definitely go and watch it. It's it's on YouTube. It's on the Dry Bar Comedy app.
Correct. Yeah, it's on the comedy app that they have on Dry Bar. You can watch a couple of the clips on YouTube as well. But if you want to watch the whole special, which is about like 25 minutes, you can get the Dry Bar Comedy app, like in the App Store or on Roku. And if you use my name, you can actually get a month for free. So just like Seth Noor, no space as the promo code.
Awesome. That's awesome. So Seth, what have you been up to? What's going on with you in your neck of the woods?
Yeah, it's been fun. I actually just traveled back. I actually had an interesting experience. I was in Orlando when they had Cancel-Ageddon, so that was interesting. All of the flights, my flight got delayed till I think they said like 1:30 in the morning, and then I think it was like 8 o'clock, and they made an announcement over the speaker like all flights have been canceled, like all flights. So it was insane. So at that point, you're like, what do I do now? So I was trying to like, okay, get a hotel room, because now you have like thousands and thousands of people all trying to do the same stuff.
Right.
So I was like, well, I probably need to first book my hotel. And I booked something. And then, of course, they have all those questions. And you get to the end and I'm like, oh, sorry, we're already sold out. So then I had to go like way far away, which was kind of complicated because then I had to get a rental car, which was also interesting. So it was quite the experience. But I did finally get a rental car. Actually, there was 2 places left. One was Payless, and I'm like, well, if they have a car, I probably don't want it anyway. I don't know if you've ever rented from Payless. Not a good experience. And then there was one other, it was like 6T or whatever. They didn't spell their name right. Which is kind of what I talk about actually in my special, ironically. But they actually had a car, and it was only $250 for one day, so it was a good deal. Yeah.
Wow, $250 for a day. Wow, that's great. Oh my gosh. Hey, that's horrible. That is absolutely horrible. Wait, we have whoa, okay. This is Alice. She says, hello, Seth. Welcome. And hi to Rhonda. Thank you, Alice. And we love Alice.
Hi, Alice.
Regular here. Let me see. I don't want to miss anybody here. Let's see. Oh, Angel did join us from Indiana. Hey, Angel, we're glad you're here tonight. She's such a sweetheart. And Michelle Van Dusen says Seth is hilarious. So.
Oh, thanks, Michelle. You are too.
That's great. So Yeah, so that is not fun being stuck. Now, were you alone or were you with
I
family?
was alone. So it was interesting. I got lucky though because they I got the like 1:30 flight out the next day, and I kind of talked to the agent. I'm like, what about like what flights do you think will be canceled? Or like the early ones probably will. And I got lucky. I guess they cancel a lot of flights on Saturday, and I was lucky enough to catch one that actually got home. So it was definitely interesting. I've been flying for a long time. That was the first time. So now I have a local gig luckily on Saturday. So
Yeah, you're happy for the local gigs, right? I
yeah,
know that. I mean, it's a lot different flying now. Traveling is a lot different now. That's for sure.
it is.
Uh,
That's one thing that's always weird too, is like it seems like the security is always changing. And it's funny because they always yell at you like about your laptop. Like one week it's like you keep your shoes on, the next week you have to take them off, you have to take your laptop out or you don't. And every time it's funny because they talk at you like, come on, you're a moron. Like you don't know this. It's like, well, you change it like every week and like every lane is different. And it's like, what is going on?
Now, do you have like TSA pre-check or anything?
I never did get TSA pre-check. A lot of times though, like when I travel, nobody else per se is really traveling a lot, because it's
Mhm.
kind of more interesting times. And a lot of times actually TSA pre-check is actually a longer line. But somebody said you could actually just do like the regular line if you had to, but I probably should, but I'm cheap. That's why I'm probably on here now.
It's not bad. It's like 80, I think it's like $85 for like 5 years or something.
Oh,
So
is it?
yeah,
I
it's
thought that
not.
was per year. That's a little bit better.
Yeah, that's not bad. And it's worth it. I hate taking off my shoes. Like,
Yeah.
I hate taking off my shoes. So to avoid taking as is it it's like, how much would you pay to not take off your shoes? Well, $85 for 5 years. That's how much I'd pay, Seth. That's how much I'd pay. Hey, guess who's here? Sally Bauke is here. My goodness. She says hi to me. She says, so sad for that crazy travel mania, Seth. And she said, TSA pre-check is a must. I know. And Sally travels all the time. I feel that same way. So that's something, maybe little birthday gift, Seth. When's your
Yeah, maybe
birthday?
I will. Now that I know, I mean, you must do sales for TSA. I didn't
I don't.
realize that was
I
like every
don't.
5 years. Maybe I will.
Mm-mm. I
That's
just
much
I
better.
just know it saved me a lot of grief. And I'm into like, how much would you pay to save yourself some grief and aggravation? $85 for 5 years, Seth. That's how much I pay. Oh my goodness.
Well, I'm kind of one of those crazy people too that I kind of get to the airport at least 2 hours before every flight, at least. So I generally don't ever cut it close. That's kind of like a big one for me, like being on time.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
my mom, she was like I always used to say, never late for church. She was just always early for next week.
Yes.
And that always drove us nuts. So I
No, I
always make
have
it a
to ask
point.
you this. So is your wife, is she an on-time person or is she late?
She is an on-time person too. She's probably a
Oh,
lot like me there because
wow.
her family is kind of the same way. Like her dad loves like routine and like if they're going somewhere, he has to go to the post office and stuff like that. So it's it's she likes to be on time, so that's good.
That's really good because usually you marry the opposite. And
Right.
I won't tell you who's on time and who's not, but my husband's on time. Anyway, Alice wants to know where you're from.
Well, actually, ironically, I'm from Shippensburg, which one of your guests that were commenting there said they were in Chambersburg. That is right down the road. So I am literally in Amish country. So
Oh.
it's fun because I look out my window sometimes and you'll see like a horse and buggy
Oh,
go
how
by.
cool.
And so you look out for like hours and you never see them come back. So it's kind of weird. I don't know.
Wow, that's really cool. That's
But yeah,
really
it's,
cool.
it's interesting.
Yeah, I bet. Now, are you able to purchase any of like like their homemade yummy breads and butter and
You can get that. You can get like they do the milk, like if you're
Mhm.
crunchy, here's the place to be because you can get the non-homogenized milk if you want that's not whatever. That's
Yeah, I don't
straight
know
out
how
of the
that would.
cow.
I don't know how that would taste. I don't like milk really. I'm not a big milk person. Now I love cream when you add it to things, but not a big milk drinker. So I
Yeah.
don't know. Is it a weird taste?
I've never tried a.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
I'm
And
like, I'll pass. It
and
doesn't.
there you go,
I'm gonna
everyone.
go with the regular milk.
Hey, you know what? I mean, this month is crazy for me. I'm not a huge fan of Halloween because I don't like to get dressed up in costumes, believe it or not. And I do love candy though. I'm a big proponent of candy, but what happens is that's what's coming up, and so I invited our next guest. She is no stranger to Talk is Cheap. She's been on many times. She's a comedian. She's also a speaker. She's currently writing a book too, so she's going to be an author. And she's Nashville's 2020 Clean Comedy Challenge winner as well. But today, Seth, she is going to be sharing some safety tips, some helpful tips on Halloween safety. So let's welcome back June Colson.
Hey, Rhonda Corey. It's Taco Tuesday. Look. We promised we wouldn't laugh. Okay, so I have my hair in pigtails because I pig out on tacos.
You're dressed as a taco.
And look, I have shredded lettuce in my hair.
Of course you do.
I do, Rhonda. And so, yeah, I mean, it's Tuesday. It's Talk is Cheap. Okay, stop. Rhonda, you're not allowed to make me laugh because we got to get through this. There's some serious stuff we got to talk.
That's true. Okay.
Seth, get it together, Seth. This is serious.
My kid's laser gun somehow was at my feet and turned on. So
he's trying to shoot the taco. Okay, I gotta say hi to my cousin Angel. So my cousin Angel, she used to trick or treat with me a lot. And thank you. Thank you, Tess. Tess likes the taco. So yes, yeah. I'm wearing a taco for you. But this, Rhonda, is not the first costume that I wore today. So today, Rhonda has me on to give some Halloween tips. Now, some of them are safety tips, and then some are just some interesting tips, okay? So I have pictures, Rhonda. Now, can I talk about these pictures? Will you be able to hear me when the picture pops up if I'm talking?
Of course, yeah.
Okay. So, Alex, we're going to start with tip number 1, okay? So if Alex wants to pull up the first picture, that would be awesome because this is a tip about your costumes. Now, I'm a taco today, which is a really safe, costume to wear. But one of the safety tips that I'm going to give you is that you have to be careful, like really careful, not to have a costume that might trip you up. Okay. So you might trip if it's too long. You might trip, if the costume is like, but there I am. If it covers your eyes, it covers your eyes. Y'all, this is my llama costume. But do you see a problem, Rhonda?
I do that.
Yeah. Look, if Alex shows us the next couple pictures, or we might only have the one of that one.
No, we have the next one too.
Okay. So he can go ahead and show us the other llama pictures. So you see what happened is I couldn't see. And there you go. Do you see that? It got right in my face and I tripped. And that's the picture on our Ring doorbell because it was dangerous. We can show that last picture because it's so serious. Look at this.
That must have been right before the fall.
Yeah, it was right before I fell down. So when you're picking out a costume, I know long and fun and flowy. Like if I knew Sally was going to be on here, I would have wore a ball gown and I would have been a princess with a tiara. But the ball gowns, they can trip you up. And that's what happened. This was blocking my vision. So that was really dangerous. So that's number 1. Make sure that you wear a costume that doesn't cover your eyes and it doesn't trip you up. Okay.
Okay. Got it.
Number 2. Okay. So I couldn't see because of the llama. But number 2 is make sure people can see you, right, Rhonda? So we want to make sure that we're illuminated when we're trick-or-treating. My neighborhood is, it is one of those popular neighborhoods in my town where everybody comes to trick-or-treat. And it's just,
you're in that neighborhood where people like drive cars to and the kids drive.
Yes,
get dropped off. Right.
Yeah. And they bring tractors with wagons, flatbed wagons, and, do little hay rides through the neighborhood and all of that stuff. So it's super fun, but you want to make sure you're able to be seen, you want your kids to have something reflective on. You can buy reflective tape to put on their costumes. They can carry flashlights with them, or even like the glow bracelets, if you put them on their wrist and their ankles and around their neck, or the little tennis shoes with the lights, just anything that adds visibility. And also, just making sure that they're not stepping out in between vehicles and stuff. It's exciting when you're running to get candy. So that is tip number 2. Tip number 3. Now, this isn't a safety tip. This is a mom tip. Okay, Rhonda, what do I have right here, Rhonda? What is this thing?
Oh, that looks like a Christmas stocking, June.
It is. Why? Rhonda, why would a taco have a Christmas stocking? I don't know. You know why? Because when my kids were little, I would steal their candy, Rhonda. I would take their candy after we sorted it, and I would get the kind that was like not really perishable, and I would put it in a Ziploc bag. Okay, so like Suckers and I think that's the SpongeBob Krabby Patties. I would put a variety of candy in the Ziploc bag, and then I'd hid it in my china cabinet. And then I didn't have to buy any candy for the stockings. I would just put it inside their stocking on Christmas.
That is very frugal and very fun, and my candy wouldn't last. You'd have to get it right away.
That's why I didn't do chocolate. I only saved the candies that I didn't like. And the only other thing I would say is watch out for anything that has the print on it, that has spiders or ghosts or anything. That's kind of a giveaway on Christmas morning that, it didn't exactly come from the North Pole. So I'm just saying. Okay. So that was tip number 3. Tip number 4. Have you heard of the Teal Pumpkin Project, Rhonda?
Have you heard of that? I love teal.
Okay, so I have a pumpkin. I've painted it teal. Rhonda, it's still wet, Rhonda. Rhonda, so that's stop laughing. Rhonda, this is serious. It got my nails, my $5 lead press-ons just got teal on it. Okay, so the pumpkin project. Okay, so foodallergy.org. You can go to that, and the teal pumpkins, if you see somebody with a teal pumpkin on their front porch, that tells you, but always double check, but that's a sign that home is safe for kids with food allergies. And so they'll have things like little stickers and just like food that wouldn't have peanuts or anything like that in it. And so it was said, I read on the website, it's like 1 in 13 children have a food allergy. So Halloween night, when they're wanting to participate, it's kind of difficult, and they've got to be careful. So there are homes that can give out, coloring books and little toys and things like that. So I thought that was really cool. They're not
giving out like Reese's cups and that.
They're not.
That would be the house that I would avoid. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So the next one. Okay. Tip number 5. We have pictures for it too. Are you ready for this, Seth? Because this is a serious one.
Can't wait.
Okay, Alex, we're gonna do the next pictures. Okay.
Next pictures. Here we go.
This.
Okay.
This is a bottle of ketchup. Okay, and you need to talk to your teenagers because they don't want the police to catch up to them if they're out TPing. Right? Because it really is. It's vandalism. It is vandalism. Right. And you could get in a lot of trouble. What else is vandalism? Let's show them, Alex. Okay. Oh yeah. Look at that ketchup. So much fun. That's so much fun. I forgot there was 2 ketchup pictures. So don't let the cops catch up with you throwing that toilet paper. It is vandalism. Okay. Another popular vandalism. Do you know, Seth, what else do people do?
Well, they egg, toilet paper.
Ding, ding, ding. He's so smart. Okay, so egging is vandalism too. The only thing that should go with eggs is bacon, right? I was trying not to laugh. Rhonda, stop it. Okay, so you can show them the rest of the pictures if you have them, Alex, of the bacon. Okay, so there's the bacon. It's just wound up. It's ready to throw an egg.
Oh, yes, that is amazing.
There it is. There it is. So that talk to your teens. Okay, I may have dated a boy in high school who went egging on Halloween and happened to egg an unmarked police car. So that wasn't good. I mean, it didn't stop me from marrying him, but you know, there it is. There it is. You shouldn't do that, should you, Seth?
And
it's not.
If you egg a car or something, doesn't it take off the paint?
Yes, it does. It really does. Like, wait, yeah, it can egg. Egg can really destroy the paint on a vehicle. So seriously, egging, toilet paper, it's vandalism. Talk to your kiddos. Let them know that that is not okay. All right.
Okay, I have to ask.
Yes.
Have you ever egged or TP'd, Seth?
Well, that's what I was going to say. Actually, I have to say, when I was younger, we had a big rivalry. It was around Halloween for football. And so our whole other community, we would go and do generally egging, corning, whatever. So we were out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, like nowhere, like 20 minutes from civilization. And I had my parents' van and we opened the door and we were going to egg this place. Like I said, middle of nowhere. Next thing you know, all these eggs start coming into our car. It was the craziest thing ever. And we're like, what in the world? Like, who is out in the middle of nowhere waiting for people to egg them? So it was kind of interesting the next day when my mom's like, hey, why is there egg in the cup holder?
Oh no!
Oh my goodness!
I egged one time, but not really because I'm a guilty spirit, and I didn't want to really egg this girl's car. But it was a whole boyfriend girlfriend. She was mean, and my friends were like, "Let's get her!" And so I snuck up the driveway and I cracked one egg, and then I ran.
You're like,
I didn't even throw it.
You wait until it's warm out. You're gonna have some fried eggs. Oh
I sure showed her. Yeah. Okay. So Seth, don't do that, especially now.
We have to read them afterwards, but we have to keep moving on.
Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. So always sort through your kids' candy. Okay. And if a wrapper is open at all, you need to toss it. Okay. So this little town that I lived in Shirley, apparently someone put like little tiny cracks in all of the chocolate bars, but I never saw it when I was trick-or-treating. But somehow by the next morning, my mom was like, checked it. All the chocolate was bad and it was gone.
How convenient.
So, I don't know. So I'm just saying, throw that candy away if it's open. All right. Number 7, only go to well-lit homes, like homes with yards that, that you can really like see the path. Make sure that you're courteous. If the front porch's light is off, then don't go up there, but go down the driveway, go down their sidewalk. Like if Grumpy Grandpa was here, he would be perfect because like my grandpa, he would just sit in the yard and when kids would walk, up in the grass, he'd yell, get off my lawn. So if you know like a grumpy grandpa in your neighborhood that you want to hire to protect your lawn, you could probably do that. Otherwise, just try to encourage the kids to take the path and not run through people's yards. Plus, a puppy may have left you a present and you don't want that. Nobody wants to trick or treat with the stinky shoes. So, all right. Our final tip. It has Seth, what do you think is happening here? What joke does it make you think of?
Is that a satellite picture of the Earth?
Okay, that's the back of me. So what are you trying to say?
No, it just looks like you're far away in that picture.
I am
really small.
What is this costume, Seth?
Is it like a chicken?
Yes, and what's it doing?
It almost looks like you're on a unicycle.
No way. Oh, it's so tiny away from you. Seth, come on. The chicken is crossing the road. Okay, before we show the next slide, I want to tell you, it's very important that we make sure that the chicken costume or whatever costume that you're wearing is fire resistant. Okay. A lot of times people go to bonfires, don't they? They go to bonfires. They go to these get-togethers. Why was that chicken crossing the road? Alex, can you show them? Because the neighbor was having They were having a bonfire, Seth.
It almost looks like you passed gas.
Well, that might be how the costume caught on fire. Too close to the fire, flammable costume. And now you have a crispy chicken. So we want to make sure that the wigs and costumes and other accessories are fire resistant, especially if you're going to a bonfire, Seth. Okay.
Do they sell fire resistant, fireproof costumes?
Well, not proof. They won't be fireproof. Yeah, they wouldn't be fireproof, but you just want to pay attention to the material of the costume and the environment that you're in. So if you're going to a bonfire and you're wearing a costume that has a lot of fringy things, like lettuce, and you don't want to stand too close to the flames. Okay, so those are my 8 tips.
Those are amazing tips. Michelle Van Dusen, ooh, chicken dinner time.
Well, the good news, though, if you are on fire, at least it will be well lit.
Oh my goodness.
That's true. Yes, that's true.
Love your chicken answer, Seth. Use it in a new routine. Grilled chicken. We have all kinds of chicken answers. You guys are great. Thank you. Oh my, those were fabulous tips, June Colson. You are the best. I love having you on.
Well, thanks so much. I think I'm going to go get some nachos and a taco.
You should. Sally brought the forks. Oh my God. Too funny. June, thank you so much. Those are awesome tips. I appreciate it so much. Let's give it up for June, everybody. Bye, June. Oh my goodness. Those were helpful tips and very, very comical. All right. We're going to keep the show going. Our next guest, he's a working comedian and host of Comedian Investigates, exposing minutia. As a matter of fact, we have a little clip of his show. Alex.
Comedian Investigates. Subject, Rhonda Corey. A stand-up comedian whose online birthday wishes range from extravagant to the bare minimum. Does this matter? So, Rhonda, what was your childhood like? I just kind of picture you just out roaming the streets and, just taking charge.
That sounds a lot like me. I had one of those black leather jackets.
You were West Side Story?
Yeah. That's how I learned how to snap.
You were the inspiration. Wow.
I don't want to say anything.
Wow.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm not that old. I'm sorry.
My bad.
I can do this interview anymore.
Rhonda was offended, but she regained her composure.
Let's welcome to Talk is Cheap, Doc Kennedy, everybody.
Thank you.
Doc, I have to tell you, your show, your podcast is so unique and fun. So you guys are gonna have to go and check that out. How can they do that, Doc?
Go to dockennedylive.com and you will find everything you need there. Links to that. You want this shirt? There's a link to that. Everything you'd ever need from Doc Kennedy is at dockennedylive.com.
All right. You heard it here. So Doc, besides creating t-shirts and your podcast, what have you been up to? What else have you been up to these days?
Oh, yeah, we're producing shows, just like everybody else, trying to get back out there and having a good time. And at the same time, work. It's just
and you have a little one at home, right?
Yes.
How old?
Year and a half. About.
A year and a half.
Yeah.
So fun.
Yeah, it's a blast. Yeah, he's a rascal.
Yeah, they're fun though, right? Seth, doesn't it go by so fast?
It does. Crazy fast. It's hard to believe.
How old are you now, Seth?
So I have a boy who is 8 and a girl who is 10.
Wow. Okay.
I got where you were going with that, Doc, but he just totally avoided that. Which
I
was
know.
Proud of him.
Well,
I
that's
was
okay.
extremely proud. So
what was the question?
It's too late now. That ship has sailed, Seth.
Yes, which is good. He asked how old you how old you were now. How old you were now.
Oh, how old am I?
He was being very
funny.
I
don't even know. I was born in 79, so whatever that is. I always tell that to people and like whatever. I think, 42, 41, 42, 42.
I don't know.
I try not to their age.
I try not to do math. It hurts my head.
You just gave me your kid's age.
I have to know that. That's a
yes,
legal requirement.
You have to know your children's age, birthdays, wife's birthday, anniversary date. That is something that you should always know. If you have to, that's, if you have to get it tattooed.
So can I tell a quick story?
Well, I'd love for you to tell a quick story.
Okay. My wife and I actually have 2 anniversary dates.
Okay. Well, you're going to have to explain this.
So we eloped on May 25th, is it 2018 or 2019? Something like
or
that.
Maybe he doesn't have 2 days.
Yeah. I don't remember the year exactly. That's okay. But so we eloped. We got married at the NFL draft in Nashville, Tennessee. And that was awesome. And so then a few weeks later, we flew out to Washington State, where we're from previously, and had a ceremony there. And so for me, I say May 25th. My wife says, it was April 25th. Yeah. She says May 19th was the other one, May 19th. And so we just celebrated both.
Well, that's fun.
It sounds like you celebrate maybe every day.
Yeah.
Every year. You're like, I don't even know.
Well, you know how it is, Seth.
Randomly gets flowers and like, must be maybe Doc thinks it's their anniversary. Maybe.
I know it probably seems like I never get in trouble, but I'm buying stuff a lot.
I was smart. Our anniversary is on 7/7/7.
Oh,
that's when we were married.
7/7/7.
So like I'll never if I forget our anniversary, like it's over. Like you can't possibly forget at that point. Well, you could, but
I want Karen to know that the important thing is I know I am married. As long as I remember that, and someday my wife can walk me into the retirement home. And I'll just remember I'm married.
You hope.
Sorry, old ladies, I'm taken. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys! You guys are both big football fans, right? Am I right? Yeah. Oh boy.
You know what that is right there?
I don't.
That is the Andre Waters cleat. He actually is the guy that had where you can't hit the quarterback anymore. He actually died of brain injuries. But anyway, game worn cleats. Actually, what's nice about them is see how it says Reebok? Somebody actually glued that on there. But they are actually not on this one. Here you go. Nikes.
Oh, nice.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I see I see the collection of cards in the backdrop there.
That'd be Mike Smith.
You're gonna love what we're doing tonight. I had to put this up.
Could I flip
investigate his wedding anniversary? That is really funny, Chester. So, that's kind of hilarious.
Chester, you're fired. I've worked with him before. Yeah, he's out.
That's funny. I'm sorry.
Can I flip my camera around real quick and show you my wall?
Okay, sure.
Okay. I don't even know if I can pull this up. I'm gonna try.
All right, let's see if you can do it. If not, we'll just make fun of him and stuff. That's it. Oh boy.
See that? Now I'm in this. So this is my wall of Seahawks that my lovely wife she put all the stuff up, but I have all sorts of Seahawks gear and
well, if you've watched the show before, which I don't know if either of you are big fans of Talk is Cheap, which is sad, whatever. If you have maybe just turned it on by mistake or whatever, there is a portion of the show that we call Good Game. That's right.
Wow.
And today's game is called Are You Ready for Some Football? Woohoo! That's right. And I know that's right. It's going to be so easy for you, but it was very, very, very hard for me. Well,
I'm ready to dominate.
All right. I know comedians are extremely, extremely competitive. Now I have been known not to be able to keep score very well. So I had to hire an official scorekeeper, everybody. Let's bring the official scorekeeper up with the official scorekeeper. Oh my goodness. I have music playing. I don't know why. Alexa, stop music. I didn't say anything.
I thought that was
about
the intro
music.
to your host.
I didn't say anything about music, but like Alexa wanted to be on the show tonight. All right, roll the Alex, roll the welcome for the scorekeeper, will you? Please welcome the official scorekeeper, everybody. Oh, that's just awesome. Oh my God.
Oh.
Is that the official scorekeeper's game used jersey or game used footwear?
I guess. Hi, Alexa. Fantasy football. All right. So look at that. Look at the playing field you're on. Oh my goodness. Look, whistles. I love my scorekeeper so much. I really do. Yes, you're right. Best scorekeeper ever. That is so true. All right. Are you ready, you guys? Mm-hmm. So it's pretty easy. Remember how I told you how you're gonna write in your
I'm ready.
Yeah, okay. Your answers, you both know how to do that. Of course. Stop selling the math. You're selling math. And yes, sold out, too slow people. Oh my God. All right. You are officially playing for, are you ready? The very coveted Rhonda Corey Comedy Hand Sanitizer. Whoa. 100% clean comedy. 100% clean and sanitized hands. That's right. Okay. So, we like to add a little something to get you excited for the game. And, it's, of course, the surprise valued at $5,500. All right. Are you ready? What we're going to do is we're going to bring up a famous NFL football helmet. And you, Seth, you, Doc, are going to tell me which team it is from and, obviously where they're from. All right? So you got that, right? So, like, for instance, if I was going to bring up a helmet, it would say, you would write in New England Patriots. See what I did there?
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that was lovely. All right. Are you ready, Alex? Are you ready to show the first picture? All right. And you guys are going to type in your answer.
Okay. Is it a race?
Well, no, you just have to you get points for the correct answer.
Okay.
All right. Ready, Alex?
Yeah.
All right. I had no idea, and I was making up names, and because when we were putting this game together, my son and my husband were making fun of me. So whatever. All right. You make sure you say the city that it's from or state and the name of the team. All right.
Hold on. All
right. We're holding for you. We're on hold.
You actually have to spell it right? Because
no,
I think that's not a thing,
we don't
right?
take off for spelling.
Oh, you should.
As long as we get the idea.
After this, people are going to think I'm illiterate.
That's all right. It's okay.
After?
We saw your special. All right. Is the correct answer the Cincinnati? I can't even say that.
Well, I don't have the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah.
Cincinnati Bengals. Bagels. Not bagels. Scorekeeper. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You are both correct. All right. That's awesome. Oh, they're so happy. Yes. Let's see. Karen said the Bengals, and Alice said the Bengals Tigers.
Bengal Tigers.
It looked like
wow.
a tiger.
Wow.
It looked like a tiger. I said that.
That was good.
I said that. Very good. Very, very good. Yes, I want my audience to play along, as always. All right. So far, It is a tied score, 1st and 10.
Whoa.
Wow. I kind of know what that means, sort of. Okay. Very good, June Colson. The stripy dudes. Yes. I thought it was some kind of tiger people. I was making up all kinds of names. All right. All right, Alex, hit it. Are you ready? All right. I go for colors usually. Yeah, I do. I like colors. All right. Type in your correct answers. You guys in the audience, see if you know who does this helmet belong to. All right, you ready?
Almost.
All right. Let's see. All right. And let's reveal your answers. Seth says the Los Angeles Rams, Los Angeles, formerly St. Louis Rams. What is it, Alex? What's the correct answer? That's a reindeer. Los Angeles Rams is the correct answer. Very good. Very good.
Do I get an extra point for my
I wouldn't even know
that answer is not right.
Yeah, I have no idea if that would.
Oh,
I don't even know who the formerly St. Louis Rams are. They're not a team in the NFL.
I don't know who that is. I have the Copper Tones.
Nice try,
Los
Seth.
Angeles, California. Alice doesn't know football either. You know what?
There actually is one. There's the formerly used to know how to play football Seahawks, but that's the only one that I think has formerly in it.
I know one that's formerly, and I actually knew it. So I think it's on here too. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Good.
All right. Are you ready for the next one? Let's go. Hit it, Alex. Okay. All these things start to look very much alike to me. That's a hard one, I think. Let's go. The scorekeeper says. Let's see. Is that a hard one for you? It was all hard for me.
I do a joke about them in my set that they're sponsored by Cymbalta because depression hurts. So.
Oh, wow. All right. Let's see. The Bears. No, it's not the Bears.
Ooh.
The Cleveland Browns or the Washington football team?
Oh, is that Washington?
The correct answer is.
You might be right. Yeah.
The Cleveland Browns. So we have
that was close.
That helmet did look a little off on the color, though.
Yeah, it did. It definitely didn't look like your standard Cleveland Browns helmet.
Yeah, I had to look twice a little bit.
Yeah. Well,
I thought about going with the obvious answer, but I decided to take a risk.
That's all right. That's all right. That's okay.
Yeah.
Of course, June says it's the tacky colored helmet team.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite colors. I wish they would let me pick out the colors, but whatever.
I'm
good at color coordination.
Can I say real quick, when I saw June crossing the road as a chicken and those eggs being tossed, I was concerned that might be, her young.
The thing is, I feel like it's harder to egg now because now eggs are like $3 for 12.
Oh, man.
Like when I was younger, they were like 25 cents for a dozen.
Bad news. The battery in the camera has passed away.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. Wow.
It looks better.
Yeah, I know. I've really never looked better right now. But
oh my gosh, that is really funny.
I'm sorry.
Doc, you're on the dark side right now.
I am on the dark side.
All right. Well,
in some ways, I feel liberated.
We can still see you, and you can still see us, right?
Well, I still see you.
Yeah. All right. Well, you could be sticking out your tongue or whatever.
Oh yeah, I can do all sorts of stuff.
Well, that's mean.
That's where the liberation comes in.
Okay. All right. All right. That's never happened before. We've had people.
Wow.
We've had the chicken. We've Tom always says plug it in.
Plug it in. Thank you, Tom. Brilliant.
And Chester said, duplicate Seth's screen. They look alike anyway.
Thank you, Chester.
That's hilarious.
Here, you're fired again.
All right. Are you ready? You ready for the next one?
All right.
All right. Let's go. Are you ready to rumble? Says the scorekeeper. Okay, Alex. Let's see. Okay, that's a pretty color, kind of. Oh, we gotta ruin it with the gold, but whatever. All right, type in your answers. At least we can still see your answers.
Yeah.
So that's
and
good.
you can still hear my lovely voice.
I can still hear your voice. Yes. Yes. Very distinctive voice. We can hear
thank
that
you.
voice.
I have to think about this one.
Okay.
I forget. I think I got it.
All right.
Oh, hold on. What did I do? Did that come through? Okay, yeah, I think it's safe. Okay, there we go.
I can. Yeah, you're all set. Are you ready? Los Angeles Chargers. You both said Los Angeles Chargers. Is it the Los Angeles Chargers, Alex? It is the Los Angeles Chargers. You are both correct. And they are formally known as the San Diego Chargers.
I know, that's what I had to think. It's like all those teams,
that's the
they
only
can't
one I
stay
knew.
still.
Wow.
That's the only one I knew. And that's sad.
Well, that was pretty good, though. You knew that.
You know why I knew that? Because I actually, my brother used to live in San Diego when we went to the game.
Oh, wow.
Was beautiful stadium. Yeah, let's see.
I'm true.
Oh, Angel, good for you. Chester knew. Alice, it wasn't the Jets, but you know what? That was a really good guess.
The Jets is never the right answer.
Oh.
I like that you stay.
Doc needs a charger for his camera.
Thank you, Chester. Captain Obvious.
Yeah, that's very, very true. Doc needs
Thank
a
you.
charger.
I have the charger.
That's funny, you guys. Charger. You see where they're going with this?
Wah, wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah. All right, we've got the next one. Go ahead, Alex. Put that one up. Ooh.
Oh, hey. This one's going to
remember not liking this team and not even knowing why I didn't
Seth,
like
no
them.
doubt.
But we never used to like them from here. I remember that. As I don't know why.
Evil.
Oh, shh! Don't give me.
This is a hard one.
Meaning it's an easy one. All right, ready?
Yeah.
And the correct answer is the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys is the correct answer. Good job. I even knew that one.
Yeah, everybody's like, "Oh, America's team." I think it's America's team everybody hates. I don't know.
We used to hate them when we were. I remember like everyone because they were really good, right? They were number one for a long time, and then now it's the Patriots.
A long time, if you say like 3 years, yeah.
Weren't they like on a hot streak years ago? I'm talking.
Yeah. They won like I think like when they had Emmitt Smith and Aikman, who was a terrible quarterback but had a good offensive line and good receivers. They won a couple Super Bowls.
Okay. Oh, yay for them! Yep. Dallas Cowboys, the Cowboys, the Star Brights. Oh my gosh. Doc turned his camera off so he can Google.
Oh, Chester.
Wow.
Chester.
Oh wow.
It's lies.
Oh, that's
also I'm behind right now. I'm losing. So
that is true. All right, let's see if we can catch you up here. Are you ready? Chester is really he's really taking you down. Anyway,
yeah,
he's not even in the game, and he's just all right. Are you ready, Alex? Put up the next one. Let's get ready to rumble. Okay, that is not a good color combination. That is just not pretty. I don't find that. That's weird. The design's weird. So I wouldn't pick that. Do you know who that is?
I don't know that I've ever seen him play with that helmet.
No?
It's different.
Is that the NFL?
Yep. Because I got it off an NFL.
Oh, I know who it is. Okay, I know who it is. Yeah, that's really weird.
I'm just going to let you know it is not the Golden Doodles.
I think I'm right on this. I could be wrong, but yeah, those are weird colors. I think wherever you took it, like they did almost like a grayscale, and like kind of changed the colors a little
bit. Minnesota Vikings and Minnesota Vikings, the Bengals. The Minnesota Vikings is the correct answer.
Because that frame does not look purple. And generally their helmet's purple, I think, and then I think they reversed it, but
which I think you would really appreciate that color combo, Rhonda.
I don't know.
You don't like purple?
I like purple,
okay.
But I think purple belongs with like maybe a blue, like a light blue. See, nobody has that.
Oh.
I'm gonna redesign stuff. It's gonna be a lot prettier to watch. Football if I was designing them. Anyway, I would maybe then I'd be like, I want to watch because I want to see, anyway. All right. So I got this one wrong. I think I made up we don't have to go into that. Anyway. All right, Alex, put the next one up. I remember what I said. Your father was making fun of me. Whatever. All right. What do you guys think in the audience? Oh, I am so bad at all of
this. This one's really kind of hard. Like, if you don't get it based on the helmet, you got issues.
I didn't get it. You know what? That bird is usually
it's
not
the
that
Vatican clergy is what it is. You're welcome, Doc.
Oh, thanks.
Bird brains. Is it the Arizona Cardinals? Alex, is the Arizona Cardinals? Ooh. It is. You are both correct.
Now, can Seth tell us what the original city was
for Arizona?
For the Cardinals.
Well, they were. Let me think. So they were in St. Louis at one time, right?
Mm-hmm. And before that.
Before that, I think did they play in Pennsylvania or Philadelphia, maybe, or New York?
No, sir.
I think like a long time ago.
Chicago.
You sure they never played in Pennsylvania or?
I am positive.
Okay.
Bears.
Yeah, the Bears. Yeah, they're there now. But...
Cardinals, the Flaming Chickens. All right, let's do one more. One more. All right, Alex, put this one up.
I'm happy that I stumped Seth. Makes
me.
You don't get points for that though.
Man, these colors, boy, the colors are
the colors off?
They are off. It's very interesting. It's like somebody was like having fun.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Because I have no idea if they're off. I don't know. I really don't.
I like
this. They should be called the Fairweather Fans Team. Because if you want to go see a game, you could go there or one other stadium. Okay. Or Jacksonville, and you can get really good seats.
Is it the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Yes, it is. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And now they have, Florida has the Miami Dolphins, right?
Correct.
And they have a pretty aqua and orange. Yeah. I don't like aqua with orange, but what are you going to do? They didn't ask my opinion, but I do like aqua. Anyway, just in case anybody was wondering, buy a mask. Stop trying to sell a mask.
Next time the league's looking to make some changes, they should contact you.
I know, right? So, scorekeeper, what is the final score?
That sucks.
The winner of the Are You Ready for Football Challenge is Seth Noor, everybody. Seth Noor.
Pretend I'm applauding, Seth.
Do I get some of Julie? Do I get some of those bats too, or?
I don't think so. I don't think those were up for grabs. Those were not up for grabs. I'm really sorry. This show goes by so super fast. We had so much fun tonight. First of all, I want everyone to know if they want to follow Seth, they can do so at Seth. Can you tell everybody how they can follow you?
On Facebook, Seth's Comedy is the best way. And also, if you are in Forest Hills, Maryland, I will also be there at the Vine. You can find that on my Facebook page and come see me. I have 2 shows on Saturday night.
Awesome. That's awesome. And your dry bar special too.
Yes, don't forget the dry bar special is very good. Seth Nor promo code, no space, and you can get a month for free. So watch it. And a lot of other really funny comedians, a lot of ones you've had on. You can watch as well. Clayburn Cox, who was on there a while ago, his just came out, and a lot of other funny comedians. You'll enjoy it.
That is true, and all of those links are in the comments. And Doc Kennedy is
just go to DocKennedyLive.com. You'll find everything you need right there.
There you go.
If you want your Let's Go Brandon shirt, that's the place to be.
Let me ask you a question. When you go on Doc Kennedy Live, is it just a black screen or?
Well, you're going to have to go visit, Seth. Find out.
And of course, if you want to follow June, you can do so at June Colson Comedy is everything. Twitter, Instagram, and on Facebook, and junecolson.com too is her website. And let's show everybody who is going to be on next week's show. Next week's show, we have, as my guest co-host, we have the very funny Rob Little will be here. And coming back, we haven't had him on for a while, is Andy Beningo. My special guest will be Jeremy Rochford, sharing some tips, some healthy tips on how to stay fit. I'm sure he's got some great tips for us. And that is next Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or daylight? Eastern Daylight Time, I think, right? Or are we going to be on Standard Time by then? I don't know. It's just Eastern Time. How's that? That's easy. And of course, we're on Rhonda Corey Comedy on Facebook and Rhonda Corey Comedy on YouTube. And of course, you can watch all of the reruns on Roku by going on to the Roku channel, the Creative Motion Network.
Nice. Yep.
The Roku app, I should say, Roku devices. So I'm so great at that. That's what it is. That's what it is. I'm just amazing. And thank you to Alex, our co-producer, and of course the official scorekeeper, and Chewy, who is, let's just peek in real quick. Yep. Still napping. He just likes to take a lot of naps. He's out for the night. Good, you guys, thank you so much for joining us. It was super fun. I loved having you on.
Thank you.
You guys know your football. I have to give you that.
It was very challenging. I mean, you did stump me on one. So
I did. I stumped you on one, and I guess apparently I changed all the colors. Thank you guys in the audience. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. It was just, it's just the pictures I grabbed were the wrong ones. I don't know.
See, you should have done like the.
I thought they looked fine. Maybe Seth's colorblind.
Maybe.
Maybe that could be it. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys in the audience for watching. You guys are great. Tom, Alice, Tess, I see you putting things up. Chester, Sally, everybody who was here tonight. You were awesome, and it was a fun show.
Except Chester.
I thought he had some really funny comments, actually.
No. And Rhonda, I must say, don't have him on the show. I mean, he's an agitator. Bad news.
All right, everybody. That's it for tonight's episode 107 is out.
I will hold, I will hold, I will hold. Ain't no man, ain't no woman, ain't no thing, no, there ain't nothing going down. Well, I've said a lot of things that don't amount to